The NFL Today on CBS Sports is presented by Ram Trucks, built to serve.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. And now Amazon takes you out to the sights and sounds of the game between the Steelers and the Titans. Let's get you out to Nashville with our announcers, Ian Eagle, Charles Davis, and Evan Washburn.
JB, Week 7 in the NFL, and we join you from Nashville. Only 3 teams remain undefeated, and 2 of them are here. Ben Roethlisberger has the Pittsburgh Steelers off to their best start since 1978 at 5-0. The Titans are also 5-0, and Derrick Henry has been a wrecking ball for Tennessee as they sit atop the AFC South. Welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. Ian Eagle along with Charles Davis. Evan Washburn joins us from downstairs. Let's get right into this matchup. You think about the things that Derrick Henry has been doing down on the field. It's been mind-blowing, and I think you'd call him a bit of a throwback, CD.
And that's a great thing for this franchise because, all due respect to Chris Johnson, this has been a franchise of big backs. Earl Campbell, the former MVP in the NFL, running through people. How about Eddie George, who has told Derrick Henry to impose his will on defenses? He's been following that lead in a big way. Witness that straight arm that we'll see plenty of today. Big backs are in vogue in Tennessee.
Henry, the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. His production has been through the roof. Last week, in fact, he outgained 6 teams in the NFL in Week 6. Think back to 1 year ago. Ryan Tannehill was named the starting quarterback of the Tennessee Titans. It has changed his life, his career. It has changed the fortunes of this organization as well.
It certainly has. Their trajectory has just gone straight up. Remember, they make the change. They get to the AFC Championship game. They keep the change. They're undefeated so far this year. He has taken over this entire team with his leadership.
But a change on the offensive line. Left tackle, Pro Bowler Taylor Lewan, torn ACL last week. Veteran Ty Sambrailo steps in to help protect Tannehill. Meanwhile, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they are on pace to set a new franchise record in scoring, and they have a revelation at the wide receiver position. It's the rookie, Chase Claypool.
Heard Nate Burleson talk about him on the NFL Today with his catch radius and the things that he brings to the table. Look what he does. Outside the numbers, traditional wide receiver beats the defender off the line of scrimmage. Move him into the slot, but don't cover him with a linebacker. That's an easy play for him. That's a touchdown. And then ice the cake. He can run the football well with jet sweeps. 2 touchdowns on the ground thus far this year.
A big hit defensively, though, for Pittsburgh. Let's go to Evan Washburn.
Yeah, and a season-ending knee injury for linebacker Devin Bush. It's a brutal loss for this Steelers defense because of his impact all over the field, but the fact that he also never came off the field, so there's very little proven depth behind him. A playmaker sideline to sideline, often leading this team in tackles. So in steps, former undrafted free agent linebacker Robert Spillane, a special teams ace that up until last week had only played in 9 defensive snaps in 3 NFL seasons. He will wear the green dot, guys. They have confidence in him, but he will not play every snap. They'll work him into that full-time role.
And Evan, this is a confidence group defensively. 18.8 points per game. That's 3rd fewest in the NFL. They're on pace for 77 sacks. They've been a sack machine. And splash plays, big ones, sacks, interceptions. They seem to do it every single week. Time for us to do Project Smarter, presented by the Home Depot.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers made a smart move trading for Minkah Fitzpatrick last year. There was one of those splash plays, an interception for a touchdown against Cleveland just last week. And A.J. Brown, he is wide receiver 1 for the Tennessee Titans. Catches it out wide, can also break people down after the catch. Our keys for the game for the Titans, they've got to get off the field on 3rd down. They're giving up 58%. That's got to change. And for the Pittsburgh Steelers, they want to play keep away on offense, control the clock, keep the ball away from Derrick Henry.
The Steelers and the Titans ready to go toe-to-toe. And we are set to go from Nashville. One of these 2 teams will grab the upper hand in the race for the number 1 seed in the AFC. Opening kickoff coming up here on CBS. A big one today in Tennessee. Two 5-0 teams going head-to-head. The Steelers and the Titans from Nashville will have the opening kickoff when we come back. The NFL on CBS.